Yo, 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 your boy is back. What's good, chat? How's it going? I have no idea how many people are going to show up for this, because this is a little bit of a later stream. A little late into the PMs. But I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are having a fine day. We're going to have some fun talks today. I've been meaning to, I'm in my loop again. I'm in the loop again where I don't live stream, and every time I come back live streaming, I talk about how I'm gonna come back streaming again. My gain's a little high, is it? I think my brother keeps messing with this. Hold on. All right, that should be better. Is that a little better, guys? Maybe. Hold on. Maybe there. That might be a little better. Sorry if I'm screaming, but what's good, Rose? What's good, Andrew? What's good, Sora? Hope you guys are doing well. But I'm in the loop again, chat, where I talk about how I'm going to stream. I talk about how it's been a while since I've streamed. I've had a very busy last month, and I'm gonna be transparent about why it's been so busy. So, towards the middle of last month, I was preparing for a big trip with my family that we have been planning for, I want to say like close to a year-ish, going to Disney. It was also Putty Apple's first time going to Disney. Big trip for us. I've been to Disney many times, but a lot of people in the family haven't, so it was a big trip. I haven't seen my mom in some years. Like, it's been a while, because I'm cross country for my family. So I did that trip. We were gone for about a week, not too long, to be honest with you. But when I came back, I actually brought my brother with me, who's been staying with me for a little bit. So he's been here, and while all this has been going on, I have been hit with a very rare case of burnout. Reason I say it's rare, and y'all don't need to be like super. I don't know if anyone is. I appreciate it, but I don't need anyone to be super like apologetic or anything towards me. I took a little bit of a break, an extended break for like the past week and a half ish, because while I've been having a lot of fun with content and everything, I think I just need to take a step back, because I want to sometimes you need to take a step back and like look at the view, look at what you've done, look at everything you've been doing to kind of appreciate it more. Sometimes time away helps you appreciate what you're doing a little more. So that, on top of a lot of personal stuff that's been going on in my life, just been kind of chilling, spending time with my brother while he's been down here. So video making, streaming has not been the number one priority as of late. So we've been touching grass quite a bit. Honestly, I don't know, like I'm not on my computer like a lot nowadays. Usually it's mostly when I'm making content or talking to friends, but still, we have some exciting videos coming up. I still have been working in the background on content, but I just haven't been like deep diving in. Like I've been giving myself a little more space. So usually I pressure myself a lot, and I'm like, okay, I gotta finish this video today. I gotta finish this stream. I gotta do this stream today, or at the very least tomorrow. But recently I've been a lot more like, okay, let me take a step back and let me make sure that the next time you guys do see me, whether it is on stream, whether it is on video, especially for videos, that it's something that like is memorable, something you guys won't forget, or something that you guys at least enjoy. You look back and you're like, okay, that's worth the wait. I have a big video coming soon about Kingdom Hearts crossovers. Let me show the thumbnail actually, because I like this video so much. I'm going to show the thumbnail. Give me a sec. But I have this really cool video coming up. Super excited about. I'm taking a little bit more of a multimedia approach to my channel soon. I'll get the YouTube update stuff out the way for those of you that came here for the main topic, which we are going to be yapping about today. I even have it. Well, yeah, it's like right here. This is this post I made. But in terms of the video I'm doing, I might have shown this last stream, to be honest, but I've still been working on this video. This is a video about Kingdom Hearts crossovers. Not just like listing things one by one, like, oh, I want this crossover to happen, I want that crossover to happen. It's a little bit of that, but it's a little bit of a insightful video about Kingdom Hearts as a crossover compared to other properties. Like, Kingdom Hearts at the end of the day is still a crossover property between Square Enix and Disney, and I'm talking about its position in that realm, in that crossover realm, as crossovers, as collaborations have become more popular. So we're talking a lot about things like Marvel, things like Star Wars, things like Fortnite. We're talking about like how the crossover aspect of Kingdom Hearts has evolved over time, or even how it's diminished over time. I asked a question in my server the other day about if they feel like the crossover aspect of Kingdom Hearts, that Disney Final Fantasy aspect, is it still apparent in the series, or has it kind of faded over time in place of like the original story? These are all topics that I am talking about in this video that I already have like written out, and it's gonna be fun. But what's good, MS Skywalker? What's good, Con Man? Disneyland or World? We went to World. Long time no see. Probably about time. I recently got into Devil May Cry to help me get through the drought. I've been enjoying it so far. Why would it be a bad time? Honestly, it is a good time to get into freaking anything right now. Literally anything. Like, this drought is going on so long. Like, if you want to play other games, now is the perfect time to do so, if you choose to. Perfect time to do whatever, really. Like, whatever you need to do to distract yourself. I mean, for me, even though my niche online, the Project CD persona, which isn't that different from like who I actually am, just like I'm a little more caged brain. I'm a little more caged brain rot, obviously, as a creator, but like outside of content creation, I'm still very Kingdom Hearts brain rot, but just like a little dialed back. Like, you're not gonna hear, like, I'm not over here screaming, and I'm not walking down the streets stopping strangers like, yo, Kingdom Hearts 4, it's not out yet. Where's Kingdom Hearts 4? I'm trying to shake my microphone to simulate shaking. Like, I don't know. I'm a chill with that. But you get what I'm saying. I'm not over here freaking out, like walking down, going through my day to day, like, Cage 4, where is it? Where is it? What's going on? I do think about it, like in the pits of sleep at night, like, bro, why is this game going to come out? Like, as a fan, but we still live life, you know, day by day, we still moving. Yo, what's good, Blader Art? What's good, Dark Aki? How's it going? How's it hanging? What's popping? So the last stream we had was a very fun, like, vibe, chill stream. That was a week and a half ago. There will 100% be a lot more streams throughout the next week for a couple of reasons. One, Putty Apple's birthday is on the 8th of this month. And usually I would have nothing to do with live streaming. But the reason I say that is she asked me, she texted me a couple of days ago. This could change, it could change, but she wants to do a stream on her birthday. So she's doing that. She's gonna take over the channel on her birthday. She wants to do a little birthday stream for herself. She's probably gonna end up just playing Kingdom Hearts 1, but she's gonna be doing that, gonna be continuing that playthrough. I know it's been like 2 weeks since we last done it. On top of that, we have Fresh Faces live qualifiers for the Kingdom Hearts 2 Rando tournament happening. For me, it's actually starting on her birthday, so I'm not going to be able to do the qualifier on her birthday, but I will be able to do the 9th and the 10th qualifier. So we're going to be waking up early in the morning. I probably won't be able to reach chat, and we'll be doing the qualifiers for that. I was supposed to make a video about Fresh Faces. I've neglected to because of everything I started off the stream talking about. But we're gonna try to push as much as we can as live stream influencers. And what's good, Tall Man Benitez? So let's get into today's topic. Let's get into today's conversation, because I know that's what you guys came here for, and you guys are hearing me yapping about update stuff. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all don't care about what's going on personally. Y'all here for the content. I respect that. So I made a little tweet the other day And I'm gonna just show the community post version because I just repost. I make a lot of interesting discussions on Twitter, I think. So like I just repost from the community tab, let the YouTube community get involved a little bit. Point blank and simple, I said I think immediately after Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, they need to start developing a Key Saga game. Not just a movie, a game. Key Saga deserves that much. We should get a BBS style approach with 3 stories. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross's story, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link story, and then Kingdom Hearts Dark Road story. And then I add the extra little thing at the bottom just because it was on my mind. I do feel like this project's profitability relies a little bit on Kingdom Hearts 4. Relies on how successful Kingdom Hearts 4 is. But I think like that can go for the Kingdom Hearts IP in general. This last part here, I say this because I do genuinely feel that way. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 and its success, we have kind of reached a point with Kingdom Hearts 4 where I kind of feel like a lot of people are anticipating it, a lot of people are thinking about it, and Kingdom Hearts hasn't done anything in years. And like for a brand, it does matter very heavily when you take this long of a break, when you like take this long of a like season to stew, I guess, to let your game stew and simmer and become good. Best case scenario, the game is great. It's amazing. It's like people love it. You know what I mean? Obviously, worst case scenario, the game fails, it flops, yada yada. But what's even worse than it flopping is it not only flopping sales wise, but it flopping review wise. If Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out and it's an average game, or it's a game like some people interpreted Kingdom Hearts 3 to be, it's a game that was maybe a little disappointing, was lacking a little bit, not something that necessarily makes you look forward to the next one fully. I think that will affect the brand a lot, because having 2 games like that back to back for people, I think would hurt. And I want you guys to participate in this discussion a little bit with me on that. Like, how do you guys feel? Do you guys think do you guys think I make sense with that logic, or do you think I'm a little crazy? Do you think it doesn't matter? Do you think people are so Kingdom Hearts pilled that no matter how trash a Kingdom Hearts game is, they're going to keep playing it? Now, me personally, I'll be honest with you. I am very Kingdom Hearts pilled. So like, if Kingdom Hearts 4 sucks, I'll probably be more forgiving of it because of how much I loved Kingdom Hearts 3 personally. It's my favorite video game. But I won't say it wouldn't be disappointing. And for a lot of other people, they're not in my position. They maybe hated KH3 or were very disappointed by it. And if 4 sucks for even that crowd, it'll hurt. It'll probably hurt every single game afterwards. Honestly, it'll probably hurt every single game afterwards. I commented on the YouTube post and I basically said that the time for spinoffs are over because of how long these games take. Maybe after the main story is done, because all these games are already made. Yeah. I've been seeing that argument quite a lot, actually. A lot of people are against this. A lot of people don't want a Union Cross, Missing Link, Dark Road remaster. I think games like Dark Road need it the most. Missing Link, honestly, because the game never came out, unfortunately, they probably could skip over it. I don't want them to. I want them to cover Missing Link. I really want them to cover Missing Link. But it probably is skippable because it never actually came out. You know what I mean? Like, it did have a lot of potential, Aaron. I agree. It did. But, like, a game that didn't come out is not... Like, I think it's a little bit of a different ballpark. Like, a game that didn't come out versus a game that, like, did... but just wasn't like perceived by everyone, like Dark Road. Like, I think Dark Road, like, I would even prioritize remastering Dark Road over Missing Link, because even though Dark Road already, it's a story, it came out, it's finished, it's doing that all. We're talking about Missing Link. Oh no, we're talking about the Key Saga as a whole, Ari. And also, what's good? What's poppin'? What's good? It's Riku. What's good, Lily Peach? What's poppin'? I think it's even more important for a game like this to be remastered, because this game actually released, and I feel like it got released and there was freaking crickets. Like, not that, you know, we didn't go crazy over it. Dark Road is still one of my biggest live streams, period. One of my biggest live streams on my channel ever, right? I actually think my peak it's one of them. I think my biggest live streams ever The top like 5 I can think of off of the top of my head. We had the Kingdom Hearts anniversary live stream, where we were doing a sleepover for the 20th anniversary. We had Union Cross's finale, Dark Road's finale was up there, and more recently we had the KH4 screenshots, but I was very surprised that live stream was that huge. But yeah, I would prioritize Dark Road over Missing Link because this game actually came out and does not a lot of people know about it. So I think remastering this game in a better, in a more consumable light would just do wonders. And like some of the hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans, like a lot of people who love these games as how they are. Like they don't care about it appealing to like the more casual audience. They don't care about this, man. And I respect that, you know. Like I do respect just not caring about how everyone else consumes products or how everyone else wants to play these games. But like for me, I do want Kingdom Hearts to grow and be bigger. You know what I mean? Not that like I need it to be the most popular thing on the planet, as validating as that would be. I want Kingdom Hearts to still stay what it is and stay true to itself, while also just genuinely making something that can appeal to like more people. And I'm not talking about the game appealing to people outside of Kingdom Hearts. I'm talking about the game appealing to other Kingdom Hearts fans. Like, I think Dark Road, Union Cross, even Missing Link. Missing Link I'd say more than others, because it had the gameplay, it had all the other stuff. Like we had some gameplay here that was actually like kind of similar-ish to a normal Kingdom Hearts game, right? But even this game, it was still going to be a gacha game. It was still going to be a GPS game. It's still a mobile game. Square Enix making exclusive mobile games in 2024 or 2025. Well, not anymore, I guess. But yeah, it's a bit loud. What's loud? I'm loud? Excuse me? Am I still loud, chat? Am I screaming? Is my mic peaking a little bit? What if they did a Missing Link short movie? Sort of like a good middle ground to show that story without making it a game. I'm cool with that, you know? Like, I shouldn't say cool. So, like, I've recently changed my perspective a little bit with the whole movie thing, right? At the bare minimum, chat, I think movies, follow me a little bit. At the bare minimum, I think a movie should at least happen, right? Something easy to hop in, consume, understand the story, dip out, right? Key back cover, in my opinion, wasn't like... I like key back cover. I like a lot of aspects of key back. I like key back cover in the lore of Kingdom Hearts, but like that movie's kind of boring. Like I'm gonna keep it a bug. Okay, let's. All right, chat. Let's do a quick rating. W or L for back cover in the chat. Like seriously, because I feel like back cover. I would kind of slander that movie a little bit. Like that. Like even though it's only an hour long, maybe a little above an hour, that movie is like. It's kind of mid, man. Like, like that movie's a little boring. Like, I'm not gonna say it's the most entertaining thing on the planet. Like, if you are, the lore of it and analyzing it is fun. And I've watched that movie dozens of times. Analyzing that movie is fun, and like, talking about the lore implications of what it says, Gula, the Lushu scene, the box, all that stuff. Like, it did a lot for Kingdom Hearts, technically, but they made an hour-long movie for a 3-minute cutscene in KH3, and it was so worth it. But, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that thing is is one of the best things Kingdom Hearts has ever done. Like, if we're striving towards that for Union Cross and Missing Link at the end of the day, I don't know. I probably enjoyed reading Union Cross's lore more than I did watching key back cover. Like, but I would still say I want like them to be in that graphic style, or at least have like some more animation or budget behind it. It is gorgeous. 50-50. It's very mid since they skipped a lot of the important stuff. They didn't really skip. I don't really know what they skipped. It's just like, because it's an original movie. Like, we thought the movie was going to be covering Key Browser, but it didn't. It's just an original plot. It's something completely separate from, like, all the other Key stuff. It's just exclusively foreteller lore. some of the lore. I mean, we got written like we got written like TLDRs of that stuff, but like it wasn't like anything crazy, you know. I'm very hesitant about movies because a lot of details could be lost due to budget and constraints. Exactly, right? But you could say the same about a game. I think, okay, so I think, I can see the chat's a little mixed on it. Some people like it, some people are like 50-50. I know. What is the main thing, chat? Open dialogue here, open forum here. What is the main thing holding you guys back from wanting a game for for wanting a game of Union Cross, Dark Road, Missing Link, of wanting like a big full-fledged, maybe double A or triple A like budget key game? What's holding y'all back for that? Is it really just the time? Nomura should pull a Zack Snyder and just make a 4-hour film for Missing Link. I don't think Missing Link needs to be 4 hours. Though, to be fair, Missing Link probably would have been pretty long, because just for a beta, just for the beta. Now this has a little bit of gameplay in it, but just for the beta, let's say we cut out the gameplay here, probably like 40 minutes of cutscenes in the beta. 40 minutes is basically like what the Union Cross ending was, you know? So like I feel like Missing Link, there's a good argument Missing Link might have been the longest story in the Key Saga had it finished. Dang, they had voice actors and stuff for this too, dude. Gacha mechanics, story points being far and few between. Well, I'm not talking about making another gacha game. We don't want that. No. No, we don't need that. It really depends on how important it is for the saga. All I see are the Master of Masters and Forto as being important, but does that really need all these games fully remade? Missing Link I do think is a little skippable, only because it didn't come out. They could rework the story to make it so that Missing Link didn't have to be important. Because, I mean, realistically, right? Prior to Missing Link's announcement for Kingdom Hearts 4, I knew Missing Link was coming. I told you guys like 5-6 years ago that we were gonna get a Scarlet Kylum King. We were gonna get a mobile game about Scarlet Kylum, because like when I saw that they didn't fully explore it in KH3, I knew they were going to explore it in a mobile game. Based on how Union Cross's story went, 500 episodes would be glacial narrative pacing. Mobile game stories move way too slow. They do move slow, Tyler, but if we cut out some of the Disney fluff, and what they're not factoring in is like, while these gacha games and stuff can be like, they have what I want to call well, they have padding, they have filler, they have like inflated like stories. So like you could really round up the story of Union Cross, especially in like not that long. Like I genuinely think Union Cross could probably be rounded up in like 3 to 4 hours. It with cutscenes, with like voice acting, with animation, because you gotta think about it. These animations will probably speed up the cutscenes. The voice acting will probably speed up the cutscenes. Because look at this, right? This is Union Cross, right? You see these characters freaking slowly. And Kingdom Hearts has awkward pauses like this too. Kingdom Hearts is known for long, like a lot of story, but like you have this like dialogue that I'm not gonna say is like super duper slow, but like it's not the same, you know what I mean? And like this person might be going through it fast, right? Everglow, like the Master of Masters will probably have to do a lot less. Let me find a cutscene that represents this fine, like perfectly. I actually think they did really good with this cutscene, but the Master might have to do way less like exposition like he is here. He might have to do a lot less explaining here, because like there's going to be voice acting. There will be more visual to compensate for like text. So like I don't know, visual matters in that sense. Like a lot of these characters are prancing around one room just yapping, And Kingdom Hearts does a lot of that. Don't get me wrong. KH3 has a lot of yapping too, but I really think these cutscenes, like Union Cross, is not that long. Like, look at this. This is without Disney cutscenes. This is with minimal filler segments. Go ahead, take it. This is what minimal. Sorry, I was talking to my brother, but minimal filler segments, and like this is 5 hours. Like that's more. That's fine for a game, man. That's perfectly fine for a game. Like I don't think that should take, if they're doing a double A title, that should not take like 9 years to develop, ideally, right? And let's translate this to something like Dark Road. Dark Road's 4 hours. Dark Road's even shorter than Union Cross is. I think they could probably trim this down by an hour if they like combine some scenes, make some certain moments happen all at once rather than so scattered throughout like the story. Dark Road actually paced its story really well. Dark Road, 4 or 5 hours. Missing Link. Let's say when Missing Link finished, because I think it would have been a lot longer. Let's say Missing Link was closing in on like the 8-hour mark. You have a 5-hour game, 4 or 5 hour game here. You have a 4 or 5 hour game or cutscenes here, right? And then you have like maybe 8 hours of cutscenes in Missing Link, right? But that's close to a 20-hour game, right? That's almost 20 hours for like each of these games in terms of cutscenes, and that's, if you can possibly trim that down, and I think with some good writing you can trim it down. I know a lot of people are going to be like, dude, you have to get every single aspect, every single line of dialogue in here. Some stuff is going to be changed, some stuff's going to be moved around, dude. These games are actually really freaking short if you binge them all the way through, or if you were able to. I think you can make games out of this. I really think you can. And Missing Link might not even have to be included. It might not have to be. But I know it's semantics a little bit. A lot of people talk about the time. I had a lot of posts under here talking about how they wanted, talking about like the big gap in time it might take to like make a game like this. And like I kind of agree, but like I feel like it'd be worth it, you know. No more remakes, there's so much to expand on. I don't know. Missing Link would be the bonus. Yeah. I don't think they will. Yeah, Common Man, there's a time for spin-offs or no more. With how long KH4 is taking. They know they just need to hammer out the main games and main story so they can finish it, and hopefully before Nomura actually retires. I don't really know Nomura's timetable for retirement. Cause like Nomura does deserve a break, right? But I honestly feel like the Key Saga doesn't even have to be like him. Like they could probably make it. They could probably make it separate. They could make a separate team work on the Key Saga remakes. I just think these stories need to be told, though. Like, I'm in agreement that we should focus on KH4 right now. Just take the L with Missing Link, focus on KH4, finish that game. After Kingdom Hearts 4, and during this saga for sure, they need to do something. They have to do something, and I really hope what they end up doing, which I kind of think they might end up doing. Yeah, it would be a smaller project, but I do think it could be successful. That's why I said in this post, it depends on how successful KH4 is. Because if Kingdom Hearts 4 is really profitable, yo, low-key Matt, what is good? If KH4 is really profitable, I think it would make something like this seem a lot more likely. Because, do you guys think we go BBS style with this? And, like, do you guys think, like I said, we do Union Cross, Missing Link, Dark Road, all in one game, 3 separate stories type thing, like BBS style? And how many, like, how many cutscenes, like, BBS have? Like, when you add it all up? Because, like, the reason I made the Birth by Sleep comparison wasn't because of, like, the stories necessarily. It was more so because of the length. Like, I'm thinking lengthwise. All right, so based on the math I did earlier, BBS would be like a decent bit shorter, right? But I'd say if you could somehow wrap up all these stories in like 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours for cutscene length, I think it'd be cool. I want some gameplay. It will make it too short. How big do you guys think these mobile games are? Cause like I played them too, just like y'all. Well, I didn't get to play Missing Link. This is going to be a game I forever will never get to play, I think. More like a 1.5, 2.5 remaster package in BBS. But like, what's the... You gotta think though, Ari, the selling point of like those remasters was Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2. You know what I mean? For 2.8 was actually like the worst selling collection out of all of them from my understanding, because the only thing it really had going for it was if you were waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3, you could play test Kingdom Hearts 3 with 0.2, and if that isn't enough for you, and like that's gone, that aspect of it's gone. Like there's no more waiting for KH3, so now it's kind of just a KH3 tech demo that exists. It's still a really good tech demo, but the selling point of 2.8 is Dream Drop Distance, and it's priced at $60. Now for Union Cross, are y'all telling me are you guys telling me like they're gonna make you buy a $30 collection for just movies? What's stopping someone from uploading it to YouTube? What's stopping me from reacting to it on YouTube and y'all just watching it through that? Like, what's the profitability with that? You know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm saying? They can't just do like a collection of movies. Like that wouldn't, like, I don't think that would work. Now if they did like an Advent Children like theater run or something, honestly, you know, hey, shoot, get Cage in the box office, sure. I think the only way though that is doing like crazy box office numbers is freaking Pixar's on it or something. Game Plus movie. What would be the game part of it though, Tyler? Like what? Like okay, if you had to pick only one of these to make playable, what would it be? As weird as it sounds, honestly, any of them have an argument for being playable. Because I do think a Xehanort game is marketable. I think a young Xehanort game is pretty marketable. But at the same time, I also kind of feel like, I low-key feel like Union Cross would be more interesting as a playable, like if they only had to choose one game, if they only had to choose one game to be playable, I think Union Cross might be even more interesting. Not of any slight against Xehanort. Not because I think Xehanort can't like sell a game. I mean, if I'm being honest, he can, but I don't know. Like, are there Xehanort shills in the Kingdom Hearts community? Because I feel like people shill like Xemnas, Ansem, like those characters way more than actual Xehanort. Young Xehanort's definitely up there though. We love young Xehanort. I feel like young Xehanort's like, I just don't know. I don't know how like popular he is on that scale. I think they would make Dark Road have more potential because it's a static playable character. Yeah, that's the benefit of it. Static playable character. Characterizing a self-insert can be hard. I think though that's the market, right? I think you have your first custom, like outside of mobile games, you have your first create a character Kingdom Hearts game, and dude, I'm gonna fully like vision this out in a video, and like they're gonna do nothing in that video, and that's okay. Just I want to get the idea, the topic, the thought of it going. Like, let me yap about it a little bit right now. So imagine, right? Imagine a Union Cross playable game, right? Let's say this game is like 10 hours, right? Let's say it's a 10-hour game with gameplay and story. Cutscenes, probably like 5 hours worth of cutscenes. Half the game's cutscenes. Other half of the game is Disney World. You're not doing like crazy cutscenes. Like the cutscenes in Disney World don't really matter in Union Cross. People say it doesn't matter in 3. Actually doesn't matter in Union Cross. Maybe Wreck-It Ralph a little bit, but like that's it. Union Cross, we go through Disney World. We're just doing them as missions. You have your first online, or not first. You have a modern online Kingdom Hearts game. create playable characters, not MMO style. It doesn't need to be MMO style. You can play it as either single player or play it online. The replay value of this game is you're going through the story as a single player game. You're doing your missions, and as you get to around mission 500-ish, you get to the ending, you do your thing, yada yada, right? Replay value, all those missions you did throughout the story, all those times they told you to go collect Lux to maybe get to the next mission or do this and do that. You can do that with friends. You could do these big missions with friends. You could do those raid bosses, perhaps. You could do a bunch of crazy stuff with that, right? It doesn't have to be an MMO. I think a lot of people are like very, they shift way too much to like one side when thinking about like Union Cross Remaster. It's either make it only a movie or make it an MMO or something. They want full-fledged MMO. I don't think we need a live service Kingdom Hearts game right now. I know that sounds crazy. Basically what Missing was supposed to be, Ari, but on console. Like straight up, literally what Missing was supposed to be, but on console, and probably like even higher graphics. No, you know, I don't take offense to that. You're good. Where can I find the Missing Link data leak? I don't know. It's somewhere on Twitter. You can go look for it if you wanna. Somewhere on the internet. Dark Road is the worst because we don't need Xander's backstory. Missing Link is not really needed. The only important one is Union Cross, but again, all we really need is the Master and the Foretellers. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Okay. Some people make the argument that maybe Union Cross, maybe these mobile games aren't that important. We thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to be a little more important than it actually ended up being in terms of the mobile game aspect to it, right? What the heck? Hold on. Switch music. It's trolling me. Alright, we'll do this. There we go. Whatever. But, we thought that Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to lean towards the mobile games a little bit more. It did not. We had like a couple of cutscenes making extremely vague, anyone can interpret it any way they want references. And that was it. Honestly, none of the mainline games have really directly talked about the mobile game stuff. Even the epilogue, if you want to argue, the epilogue was more of a follow-up on key back cover than it was on the mobile games. Would y'all agree with that? I think the biggest like console game follow-up we've gone off of the mobile games is nothing. Honestly, nothing. But I guess it would be KH4's trailer, a game that's not out yet, right? It would be this. It would literally be Strelitzia opening the door up. No, I'm gonna say one more thing. The other thing, the other biggest follow-up is probably Chirithy existing. Like, Chirithy existing is kind of a follow-up. Because think about it like this: if you are a person who did not follow the mobile games whatsoever, right? Where the heck did Chirithy come from, chat? I guess Chirithy is a character in the final world. Probably the Ventus scene too. Ventus just taking the Chirithy, but like Chirithy kind of came out of nowhere if you didn't follow the mobile games, right? Like if you didn't follow the mobile games, where the heck is this character just exists now? Who is this? Like we know, but like there's probably a heck of people who are like, what the heck is this? What is this talking cat doing? Like, what is this? Is this fairy tale now? What's going on? But aside from that, this is the biggest thing, and that is why this discussion is so powerful. We do not know what they're doing with her in Kingdom Hearts 4, and they could do a KH3, but I find it'd be a little harder to do a KH3 with this one. Ventus was a established character before Union Cross. Marluxia was a established villain organization member before Union Cross. Larxene was a established character and villain before Union Cross. Xigbar was a established character before Union Cross, before he became Luxu. Strelitzia was born, raised, died in the span of 5 minutes. The entirety of the game was basically about her. Look, you are not, I'm a gatekeeper here. I don't think, this is my opinion, I think you're crazy. People used to say, why are you glazing Strelitzia so much to me? Why are you talking about her so much? Why, like, she's not that important, she died in 5 minutes. Bro, the entire story of Union Cross, every plot point that happened in that game basically was because of Strelitzia's death. Everything. It was like the Cascade event that caused everything. It's like it's the equivalent of Sora getting the Keyblade in Union Cross. I know that might be a crazy exaggeration, but like what I'm trying to say is that that scene of her like passing literally caused, like, I'm sorry about spoilers. If you haven't seen Union Cross, I'm very sorry. To be fair though, Con Man, you had like this 40 minutes. You had 40 minutes to realize this is a stream about mobile games. Anyways, though, that everything in that game happened because of her death. Like everything, right? So in hi Putty Apple, yo, everyone say hi to Z. Everyone say hi to Putty Apple in the chat. Mandatory, gotta do it. So I say that it is very, very, very difficult for me to imagine how they just ignore everything in Union Cross. But she came from Union Cross, bro. The only way I can really see it is if they ignore it. I think the only way they make her make sense in Cage, if they try to integrate her in Cage War story, the only way it ends up making sense is they just straight up ignore Union Cross's story, which I kind of think will be a slap in the face to Cage fans a little bit. And I don't think Nomura would do that. I don't think he would. I think at a minimum, Nomura would probably act like the Union Cross story doesn't matter as much. Like, in every Kingdom Hearts game, even though we do know a lot of things, when we're playing a number title, we're playing from the perspective of Sora. And I know a lot of people have a problem with this a little bit, even if they don't realize it, because this is kind of what led to a lot of issues in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because you're playing from the perspective of Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3, you do not, like, they are basically rehashing a lot of stuff that hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans have been studying for years, bro. We know why the organization is here. We know what they're doing. We know what the Princesses of Heart do. We know who the Guardians are that we need to save. We're trying to get to that point. But Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3 don't know none of this. Sora don't know what's going on. He's figuring out kind of sort of from Yen Sid. He don't know. So throughout like half the game, you're learning. Sora is catching up to like all the lore us fans learned in those non-numbered titles, in Birth by Sleep, in Dream Drop Distance's Riku, I don't know, Days, Code, like, we're catching up to, like, all that stuff as Sora. So in Kingdom Hearts 4, because we're also probably going to be playing from Sora's perspective in Quadratum, we're not going to know what the heck Strelitzia is doing. We're not. They're probably going to do something where Strelitzia in Union Cross, we know she's a Keyblade wielder in Kingdom Hearts 4. We know she's maybe from our world, but we don't know who she is. We don't know that she's Marluxia's sister. We don't know, Sora doesn't know that she's Marluxia's sister, so they probably won't talk about it much, unless they're in a cutscene with Marluxia. We don't know that Strelitzia died in Union Cross. Sora dang well does not know the Union Cross lore. So we're going to be experiencing most of that maybe through Mickey or other means. Strelitzia is basically going to probably be a big mystery in Kingdom Hearts 4, but the mystery is going to be a mystery. It's going to be rather a edging of conflict where she how would I use that word? It's going to be basically them trying to like get us. They're going to try to figure out a way to make the Strelitzia and Marluxia interaction, or make Strelitzia coming back to the Realm of Light as big of a deal as possible. They're going to try to build that story up as much as they can. And this is actually where I think this happening. No, I'm a little all over the place. This is where I actually think this remaster, this game happening, comes into play. I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is probably going to be a game where they're trying to build Strelitzia up as much as possible, man. They're trying to build up Strelitzia. They're trying to make her as interesting as they possibly can. And if Strelitzia is going to lore dump maybe. They're gonna, if they succeed at making Strelitzia interesting, because they showed her in the first trailer, man. She's probably gonna be a big character. She's probably gonna be the secondary character in Quadratum, low key. If she is very interesting coming out of KH4, they'll probably revolve whatever Union Cross remake or remaster we get around her. I mean, she's basically the main character of that game, anyways. You know what I mean? Even in passing. So I don't know. Is that track or am I crazy? The most Union Cross lore Sora ever found out in KH3 was about the black box from Wolfson and Pete. Yeah. Sora don't know no Key Saga lore. I'm also going to be transparent, man. I don't care as much about the time frame as some other people do, because look, we gotta. I'm gonna pause the music right quick because I got a bigger point to say here. I was thinking about this morning when I was thinking about doing the stream. I was thinking about talking to you guys about this. Chat. Is there a particular reason you guys like? I know we're probably saying this because of Nomura's retirement a little bit, but like he didn't say when he was going to retire. He didn't say when, and people are saying that was a mistranslation. People are saying is this one of those things that came off weird in text because he apparently people are saying he has made that as like a slight remark, like he just mentioned like, oh well, you know, I may retire soon, so who knows, like type of thing, rather than actually making a statement that he's going to retire. Right? Chat, when are we going to we gotta stop acting like we're gonna all of a sudden stop playing games because we're 30. And there's some nuance to this, right? There's some nuance to it. Some of you might be in your 30s already. Some of you might be teenagers. Some of you might be college age in your 20s, mid 20s. I'm 24 personally, right? If you ask me, I'm gonna be real. What I've learned being a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber and also just being into many other franchises, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, if you tell anyone right now that they have to wait 10 years for like KH5, Devil May Cry 6, KH3, you know. It sounds like a painful wait, and it is. It usually is. It sounds like the worst thing on the planet, but you'll get there, man. Like, there was a period in time, I vividly remember, where KH3 was announced in 2013, right? And we're sitting here thinking, like, we're probably thinking maybe this game's gonna release 2015, 2016, 2017. Because at that time in the game industry, a game was announced, it probably got released within like 3 years, right? KH3 would not release till 2019. In 2013, I couldn't even fathom what 2019 was going to be like. Now it's 2025. It's 6 years since KH3. I'm not saying time doesn't move. I'm not saying I want things to take a long time, because I'm gonna be real. One aspect of this that is very real, especially for the more casual gamer. Other things do happen in life. People do fall out of products. So like there might be a period with Kingdom Hearts, maybe big maybe, because we are the like if you're in Gen Z or even if you're a young millennial, you're You're in the generation that made gaming so popular. Think about that. We are the generation that made gaming so popular. So why do we think it's going to all of a sudden fade out once we reach a certain age? Like, I actually think by the time we're in our 40s, it's probably going to be pretty common for 40-year-olds to be playing games. It's going to be pretty common for a 40, 50-year-old like kid, Gen Z kid to play, like, still be playing these games. You know what I mean? Because these were our obsessions when we were in our 20s, 30s. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, we're not going to suddenly quit playing just because we're older. Maybe we play a little less. Maybe some of you do stop playing. Maybe some of you do have some kids. Maybe some of you get some wives. Maybe some of you get married. Maybe some of you guys go down a path in life where you don't play games anymore. I don't know what's gonna happen with me. I'm gonna be real. I've had talks with my friends. I had one of those talks earlier today. Honestly, I do play a lot less games than I used to. I genuinely do. But Kingdom Hearts, being my favorite, is one of those things I have not like folded on. I still play KH stuff on release. Matter of fact, I actually played Kingdom Hearts games more on release than I did back then. When I was a kid, I had to wait for my parents. Now I ain't waiting for my parents, bro. I'm buying that junk. I'm saving for that junk. Day one. How many of you guys bought a PS4 Pro just so you could play Kingdom Hearts 3 at a little bit better of an FPS? Because I know I did. I'm 24. But I'm responding to comment in the chat. But I'm just saying, people say they don't want this remaster because they don't want it to take so long, or because they don't want Cage to, like, they don't want these games taking longer to come out. We're already screwed. Like, I'm gonna say screwed, but, like, look, if these games are gonna take long to come out, they might as well not rush the story. You know what I mean? They might as well actually remaster and make sure the story ends good. Like, I don't want them to do what they're doing with Star Wars, right? Where there was a bunch of empty. Well, I won't say what they're doing with Star Wars. I shouldn't compare it to that. I don't want them to have to resort to, like, after Nomura retires. I don't want them to have to resort to, like, having a finished story and then having to, like, remaster it and fill in all these little blank points. Get the reference there? You know, let me stop. But I don't want KH5 to come out, be the finale, and then we get a Union Cross remaster. Because, like, a lot of the people who experienced the finale for the first time might not know the Union Cross story. So I'd rather... I'll take an extra 2 to 3 years for the next Kingdom Hearts game if we can get, like, Union Cross, these games remastered. And don't get me wrong, I complain about no news. I complain about no interviews. I complain about that stuff. I'm still avid about that. I still want that stuff, right? But at the end of the day, I just want a good game. I just want a good game. So, like, I'm gonna still be here, man. KH5, the series probably not gonna end until I'm like 32 or something. Shoot, I'll probably be here, bruh. Especially since I'm a content creator doing this. I'll probably be here. I'll probably be the soldier for KH. All your other KH YouTubers, they might diversify or do some other things here and there. But, bro, we're locked in. And maybe y'all don't feel the same way. Maybe y'all ain't around for that. Maybe y'all not down for that. But that's why, for me, it doesn't matter how long this takes. They don't have to do a big AAA big budget title. I'd love that. I would love that personally. I think that would be peak. But for Union Cross, Dark Road, Missing Link. But I take this approach, and I think this approach should be the approach because the story needs it, man. The story needs it. Like, shoot, who thought Iron Man in 2008 would turn into freaking Avengers Endgame in 2019? Like, that was a whole 11-year process for it to turn into that. Like, I'm saying, I'm hoping these long waits are worth it. And I know for some people it's a little harder to have that faith in Kingdom Hearts because, unfortunately, of my favorite game, Kingdom Hearts 3. And I get that. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for me, I'm on the side of remaster this. Anyways, let's get a little poll going in chat. I'm not going to do an actual poll. I'm going to do a text poll because I like seeing the chat move. are we for or against a Union Cross remaster? Or not Union Cross, are we for or against a Key Saga remaster? The whole Key Saga. Remastered, remade. Anyways, we're going to turn the music back on. That Scarlet Khan was banging. Anyways, love you guys. Appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. Know it's a little late at night. It might be the next day for some of y'all already, but I appreciate all of you coming out, showing your support, being a great chat, man. Like all of you guys typing it up. Like, oh, we got YouTube leaderboards now. I'm not even looking at because I have my chat merged. Well, what's the YouTube leaderboards looking like? We got Arya number 1. Oh, how do I look at this? This is a new thing. Yo. Oh, we got Arya number 1. I'm gonna put this on stream. How do I put it on stream? For the YouTube chat. Can I look at this? Yo, shout out to all of you. Everyone in the YouTube leaderboard. Shout out to y'all, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what this does. I don't know what the XP does. I don't know what this does at all. But it is a new thing. It's cool. It shows me how much, I guess, how much you guys are typing. Maybe, possibly. Is it typing? I feel like if it was typing, Magic Valgirl would definitely be number 1. But I don't know. I don't know what determines it. I have no clue. But thank you nonetheless. Thank you for typing. But honestly, rather they take their time to making the game good. AAA games nowadays are a bit on thin ice. Would like some news though. Yeah, I think what hurts about the current wait isn't that it isn't that we don't have trailers. It isn't just that. It's also there's no interviews, man. When Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't have trailers, we had interviews. When we didn't have interviews, we had a screenshot. Honestly, we were getting hit with constant dopamine for KH3 in some way, shape, or form. They don't need to go the exact same route. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with the way they did KH3's marketing cycle. I actually think they did good. They did good with KH3's marketing, aside from the spoilers. Literally, I think... Chat, tell me if you agree with this. Tell me if you agree or disagree with this. I think KH3's marketing was fine. The exposure KH3 got was great. Just... be way more selective about what you show, bro. That is it. Like some people think we shouldn't get marketing at all. We shouldn't get anything. We shouldn't get no interviews. We shouldn't get no trailers. We shouldn't get no screenshots. We shouldn't get no none. People think we should get nothing. Absolutely nothing, period. Because KH3 spoiled us. And you know, that's a fair take, but like maybe just don't spoil us. I don't know. Maybe that's too big of a leap. Maybe. Remaster, I'm all hands on deck. I'm in the middle, but definitely after KH4, if not more. I definitely think this remaster happens after KH4. I'm not like rushing to get it beforehand, but I'll take either way. I just think we get it. I think after KH4 is the perfect time to do it. Remake them. Great stories they need to remake. It would be lovely to see the key games on a more modern platform, which is a necessity, to be honest. People shouldn't be searching YouTube to get the lore. Exactly. Like, it's so bad that people have to go on YouTube to watch the lore. Like, what is Square doing, bruh? Against, to be honest. Okay. Wouldn't interest me. Would rather they put that effort towards a new game instead. You know what? That's totally fair. But, like, I think the mobile games, though, Explosion, are so, like, different. Okay. What I'm basically asking for kind of is a new game. Like, it'd be I say remaster, remake, yes, but like, okay, look at this. Like, this is what these games look like. I'm trying to, like, this is what these games look like. They look kind of, bro, this technology, this is a Flash game. That's what it is. It literally is. This is a Flash game. Dark Road's a Flash game, bro. These are Flash games. I want to take it from this, bro. Xehanor's bald head here. Put his bald head in an engine like this. Put it in Unreal Engine 5, bro. Put it in Unreal Engine 5. That's a new game to me. Same story, but new game. Like they need this, and I think they need this not just for my sake, even though I really, really, really want it. I'd buy this 50 times over. They need it for all the fans that refuse to watch it. You know how many people refuse to, like, okay, to a lot of people, right? Kingdom Hearts, even KH3, right? Even KH3. I'm gonna just put this so I can have visual up on screen. For like, dang it, bro, I can't find, like, I'm gonna just type Everglow. He has some good videos. For a lot of people, bro, Kingdom Hearts is this. Kingdom Hearts is like action game. Ew, dodge slash. Okay, whatever. People, it's an action game. It looks so pretty, bro. Like story game cooked here. I don't know. Like this isn't even like AAA anymore. This is like pretty low budget nowadays. This is Kingdom Hearts. This game right here. Mobile games, like, it wouldn't have gotten nothing close to that. Mobile game look like this. Mobile game look like this, bro. You saw those tears on their face? You saw the little white dots for tears, dog? Look, okay, this was very sad. This was very sad when this happened, but I'm just saying, like, the animation, the Flash game called, like, this is a downgrade. Why is Xehanor's backstory told like this? Like, I can't, like, I love it. I freaking love it. I don't want to sound like I'm a hater, but like, it should be better. That's where I'm at. It should be better, and I will vouch for it being better. I will vouch for it being better, because like the average action game Kingdom Hearts fan, Kingdom Hearts is this to them, bro. Kingdom Hearts is this. It is peak. It is all the glaze, all the glory, all the animation, all the flashiness. This ain't flashy. This is like, it's tragic not just because there's a death scene here. It's tragic because it's low quality, bro. This story is too good to be like this. It's too good. Nomura cooked. Nomura and those writers, like, for the Flash game, they cooked with these. Anyways, sorry about that. Number 1 KH Yapper for a reason. We claim that title. Spoiler beam after being. Hey, look, I'm sorry about the spoilers. I'm sorry. Yo, what's good, Noah? How's it going? This is my second stream of yours. Yo, what's good? Cool Yute. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I think I saw you in Cynical's chat earlier. What's popping? I hope Jared's stream went well. I don't even know if they're still streaming. They might still be streaming. I think they're fighting Zora, right? In another road. I just beat KH3 Craft for a few months, and now I've decided to torture myself way more and do a KH3 Crit all pro codes run. All pro codes. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about that. Good luck with that. I'm gonna do it one day, but good luck with that. KH4 might be lore heavy, Age of Fairy Tales, Dark Road X, so it'll probably be a perfect time to remaster games that go more into the lore so that people can actually understand more. Exactly. And then people can understand some of those nuances. Some of those, like, okay, bro. I keep forgetting to mention this. So, we talked about the Master earlier, and, like, Conman was talking about the Master of Masters and how the Master of Masters is, like, one of the only things that's really important from the Key Saga stuff, and, like, weren't you taking the perspective, like, it might not even be that important to remaster them, Conman? If I'm misquoting you, like, please correct. When are we hosting randomizer races? Arya, I was meaning, when I DM'd you that, I was meaning me and you race. But I would be down to host them. I'm doing Fresh Faces on the 8th. Wait, no, not on the 8th. I'm doing Fresh Faces on the 9th. I'm doing that tourney soon. So that is the other thing about this that is really bad. Like, we talked about Strelitzia, right? There are a lot of Master of Masters cutscenes with Luxu that are pretty peak. Like, these cutscenes are pretty good, you know? They should remaster these. Like, it's not just, like, and the Master of Masters is being set up as one of the main antagonists. So, like, your villain for the next saga is, like, has lore, has, like, honestly, debatably has probably, like, I don't want to say backstory, but the Master of Masters debatably has, like, more lore in these games. You know what I mean? So, like, Bruh, y'all gotta do something about that. Like, for real. This stuff needs to be voice acting, anime, whatever. Like, key back cover. I don't care what they do, bruh. They gotta do that. This cutscene, this case, I'm not gonna lie. I love that Union Cross did this because it was interesting. I also hate that they did this because it kind of makes key back cover a little. It makes key back cover worse. Like, I think extending the case of Lucio cutscene in the mobile game, being like, but wait, there's more in the mobile, in the gacha game, is a little stupid. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, it's a little dumb. It's a little, this cutscene's peak though. This cutscene's peak, but still, I think out of principle, this is a little like, I'm not a fan of that. I would love a Kingdom Hearts anime. I don't know what they do it on though. We need these Master of Masters and Lucio cutscenes remastered for sure. Why do the games with the worst gameplay have the best, most well-written stories? Chain of Memories, Union Cross, Dark Road. I don't know, Lily. You're onto something though. Like they do. Like, some of the worst games do be having some of the best, or some of the worst gameplay systems be having some of the best stories. It'd be like that. I mean, some people would say they love Chain of Memories. Okay, might be a hot take, chat. Hot take. I would rather play Union Cross than play Chain of Memories. Because I actually think Union Cross's gameplay was kind of fun until it got power creeped like crazy. Union Cross had some really, really bad power creeping. Like, it was terrible. Hold on. How y'all feel about that though? Oh wait, look, my video popped up. Ooh. I don't find gameplay of it. Was this one? Like, hold on, chat. If you think I'm just talking like out my butt, like, look, the power creep in this was terrible. Also, can I just say though, one thing that's pretty peak about Union Cross, dude, the gameplay of Union Cross is actually a little underrated. Cause I'm telling y'all, man, the final boss of Union Cross technically being scored in Ephemer is kind of crazy. Is it not? Is that not crazy? Like, bro, you're telling me people wouldn't, like, if this was animated, bro? Look, imagine it was an MMO. Imagine it was a big single player game with just a custom character. Imagine, dog. Imagine that. Imagine you played through the entirety of this game, right? Well, I mean, a lot of us did. But imagine you're like, you played this game like in the quality of like a KH3 or even 2 even. Like, you played through all that voice acting, everything, and you got to the final boss. The very people you're doing mission after mission after mission after mission with, bro. The same people who trying to save the world right by your side. You gotta, the final boss is them, bro. It's crazy. Also, yeah, that power creep is bad, bro. Look at, what is that? Do y'all see? Do you guys see these numbers? What number is that? Chat. I gotta pause the music again. What is this number, bro? Hello? Hold on. What? What is this game's power? Oh, wait. That's, oh my gosh, bro. That is 30, wait, if I'm reading that correctly, 32,499,995 health bars. At level 5,500. Bro, What was this game doing? Who sat there, bro? I swear, no one actually came with it. I'm gonna be real. This was probably AI. Like, not trying to, not like the bad type of AI. Well, maybe, but like not like the AI that we talk about art and that's popularized now. But this is some like system AI to where they just scaled the level. Like they made it go on a consistent uptrend, and it just did this. What is this? What? Bro, I got screenshots as to post this to Twitter, dog. What is this number? The power scaling of Union Cross was freaking ridiculous, bro. Actually ridiculous. Look how much damage it's about to do, too, or like some of the stuff's about to do. Man, I missed my medals, bro. You see that KH3 Sora? You see that KH3 Sora art? You see it? You see that? You see the Kyrie? Oh, man, I missed my medals. Look, bro, okay. Guys. All right, I have a very important question to ask you. I have a very important question to ask, and this is a little based on how Twitter is viewing me a bit, and I can't blame them fully because I have perpetuated this a little bit because of my opinions on Missing Link. But be real with me? Do you guys think I'm a mobile game hater? Am I a mobile game hater? I have been hating on the mobile games this stream a little bit, but like, do you guys think I'm a mobile game hater? Like, am I like a toxic mobile game hater? Be honest with me. Like, if you really think I am, like, just straight up say it. Like, I'm all fun vibes here. Just like, cause like I've been making these tweets about Missing Link a little too much, and they think I hate Missing Link. Like they think I hate these mobile games. Like I think who was it? It was KHML tomorrow. Like that like Missing Link guy. They like quote tweeted me, and I saw that they said maybe you don't surround yourself with people that like the mobile games or something like that. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, what? Huh? I don't know, man. Like if y'all were around some years, like if y'all were around a couple of years ago, dog, like, I don't know. I feel like I've been here. I've been supporting the mobile games. I would actually argue. I will argue this. I actually think I've supported the mobile games more than like maybe any other KH channel aside from Damo and maybe Secret Reports. Like I have been out here with these mobile games, bro. Like we've been in a lull period with the mobile games. They've been gone for like a couple years now, basically. But like when they were active, when these stories were going on, I was here. Like what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, look, I'm not like I love these mobile games. I'm not like I love these stories. As a matter of fact, I love these stories so much. That's why I make a whole topic talking about why I think they need to bring them back. These stories are so good. That my whole goal for why they need to come back is because they're so good. It's not because I do think they've done damage to the series though. I do. I genuinely do. I think they've also done good to the series in terms of like the community is really popping for these mobile games. I do think there's probably people who have gotten into the series from the mobile games, but I think them being canon has proven over time to be a little bit of a long-term negative. Only because, like, bro, then I guarantee you the next time we see a Kingdom Hearts like 4 trailer, if they show a freaking character from Union Cross, everyone's going to be asking who that is. You're going to have like the 10-20% of KH fans being like, oh, I know who that is. That's a mobile game character. They're going to have a bunch of these other people who are also KH fans, by the way, not going to know what the heck is going on. They're not going to know. Like, they're going to be like, who the heck is this character? Who's Strelitzia? Like, it's pretty bad. Because, yes, this Union Cross had 10 million downloads. Over 10 million downloads. But you have to consider that this game was active for about 4 years, I want to say, right? I think like 4 years, right? I want to say 4 to 5 years. This game had like a 4 to 5 year run cycle. How many of those 10 million people that downloaded the game do you think actually played it to completion? And then take that number, take that small number, and then ask yourself how many of those people, how many of the people who didn't finish it would then went ahead to watch Damo's video, or then went ahead to watch any video explaining the lore. A couple 100,000 maybe, right? Maybe, right? But that's just views. That's not people who finished the video. Like that, not every view. Like this live stream, I don't know, might have a couple hundred views when it's done. Not every person in the live stream finished the live stream. That not every person watched every second of the live stream. You know what I mean? So like you have to think about that on that level, right? The completion rate for Kingdom Hearts games, I would say, is pretty high, but I don't think it's high for the mobile games at all. At all. And I think that's a perfectly fair take. But like I know I can say that in a vacuum, which is Twitter. Twitter is a vacuum, and it'll come off a certain way, and I take that. I understand that. I'll argue against it forever, but like I'll take down the chin. You know what I mean? It's Twitter. Well, I'm not gonna get triggered by it or anything. This is how it is. It's like I feel like I love these games. You know, I love these games. I want them to be remastered. I want more people to experience them. And I think the issue is, my issue isn't that casual fans aren't experiencing these games. My issue is that Kingdom Hearts fans aren't experiencing these games. There are Kingdom Hearts fans who have played every single Kingdom Hearts game, from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Chain of Memories to 2 to Days to Coded, on the DSs too, who've watched Coded, watched Days, watched Key Back Cover maybe, played 0.2, played Dream Drop, played KH3. There are all these fans who have played all these Kingdom Hearts games, but they still refuse to play the mobile games. And why is that? It's because out of all those games I listed, even Chain of Memories being among them, a game like Chain of Memories is among them. Kingdom Hearts games are so vastly different among each other, but they all still feel like Kingdom Hearts. And I think the mobile games is just kind of where people draw the line. Gacha is where people draw the line. People, like, and when you think about it on like a bigger scale, it's not that surprising to a degree. Like, you have this really dedicated RPG audience that is mostly into the RPG, especially for the story, for the lore, or if not for the lore, for the gameplay, for the crazy good gameplay that the series has. And then you have like this gacha game that, admittedly, like, it's not the worst gacha game I've played or anything. It's a fun gacha. Like, I'm not against gacha like other people. I'm not going to not play a game because it's gacha. If a game's fun, I'll play it. Simple as that. That's how I am. For the most part, at least. But like, there's a lot of fans who aren't like that, and they refuse. They don't care. They refuse. They're going to wait for KH4. And 3 didn't do them any favors, because look, maybe if KH3 did have more mobile game importance, maybe more people would have looked at the mobile game lore, but it didn't. So people don't have the confidence even that this stuff will even be important. We have to do a lot of convincing. We see the signs, but we have to do a lot of convincing for it. And I just think that's an issue. It's an issue. It would have been an issue for Missing Link, because while we don't know the full plans they had, what we do know, from the information we did have, from the betas they did play, this was another mobile exclusive Kingdom Hearts game. If it was on PC, if it was on console, some of these issues could have been mitigated a little bit. But this was still a mobile exclusive gacha game. And despite the art style, I do think this probably would have been the biggest Kingdom Hearts mobile game. It would have been bigger than Union Cross, would have been bigger than Dark Road. I still think a lot of people would not have committed to Missing Link's story long term. I just don't think they would have. Like, I don't think they would have. And it's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate, man. Missing Link would have been so fun. I wish it. I say this. I still wanted it to come out. I still did. But I do think the less canon mobile games we have, the better long term. Because think about this series when it finishes. When this series does finish, do you guys want the series to be scattered in parts on YouTube videos, dude, as much as it would be cool for everyone to come to my channel specifically to watch, to understand the lore on Kingdom Hearts or understand the lore on Union Cross or Missing Link or Dark Road or whatever, that shouldn't be the way they experience it, man. Experience it through the game. Buy a game. Buy a game. Buy a game, play the game, experience the game. Like, I don't know. I feel like these Kingdom Hearts, like, the story is a big part of the experience, but the part of the experience is the gameplay moments too. You know what I mean? The gameplay moments, the world moments, the visuals, like it's all part of what makes Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts. Anyways, that's my rant. I apologize. I look, hey, again, yapper. Big yapper over here, man. I forgot what other song I want to play. Let's play the Daybreak Town theme again. I don't even think we've been streaming that long yet. How long has the stream been? They've only been up an hour and a half. Oh boy. Can I have comfort? Huh? Yeah? Wow, do you think Nomura gave up on Kingdom Hearts? I want to know your view on the matter, because since Kingdom Hearts 3, this idea doesn't seem to leave my mind, and Kingdom Hearts Missing Link being canceled doesn't help too. I don't think Nomura gave up on Kingdom Hearts at all. I do think he's working hard on FF7, and FF7 is the more profitable thing for the company. Nomura kind of strikes me as a company man a little bit. Like I feel like Nomura's been with Square Enix's entire tenure, and a lot of developers tend to stay with their companies, or especially directors, right? But Nomura obviously has a lot of stock in Square Enix, not like literal stock, but he has a lot of he has a lot of say, and he has a lot of influence in that company. And I think with the company going through this restructure right now, it probably is important for him to do the game that's probably a 80-90% profit for Square Enix, like FF7. We don't even know the finances of Kingdom Hearts, so I don't know if Disney's taking 50% or 60% of Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what the split is with Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if Square's getting all of it. I don't know if Disney's getting all of it because of the IP. It is really we don't know. We have no idea. And we probably won't know for a long time. So I think Nomura is a company man, and Nomura, it's probably likely that Nomura is committing very hard to FF7. I mean, Nomura has even though Nomura loves Kingdom Hearts, Nomura loves Final Fantasy too. Don't forget, guys, Nomura came up with the designs for Cloud, Tifa, Sephiroth. He came up with those characters. You know what I mean? Many of the Final Fantasy characters you guys know and love, there's a decent chance Nomura came up with the design and or wrote the character. So we're not saying writing the character. So Nomura probably loves Final Fantasy as much as he loves Kingdom Hearts. Probably, right? So FF7 coming back, FF7 being a big thing and being the hot commodity that it is, it's important that the company during these rougher game development times, it's important they lock down on the things that are working for them. With FF7 is definitely something that is working for them very well. Kingdom Hearts has had a lot of success recently, or well, by recently I mean end 2010s. I think the Steam launch was pretty successful from my understanding too. But Kingdom Hearts, I don't think he's given up on it. I just think we're genuinely just in a low period. Genuinely just in a low period, just in a low moment right now, and it's probably just rough. Because for us, it's easy for us, and I am very acknowledging of this. I do think they should drop a trailer. I do think they should drop an interview or something talking about everything. This whatever helps make the wait a little easier for the community, so people aren't going as crazy at this point. But these devs are they're working on the game every day. They're probably working on the game 5 days a week. Kingdom Hearts 4, even though we haven't seen anything from Kingdom Hearts 4, they have probably been working on that game. Someone at that company has been working on that game or thinking about that game 5 days a week, maybe 7 days a week for the past 3 or 4 years. So like, and that's just how long games take to develop. So there we go. Now that's it. I'm sorry that's such a nuanced answer, but there's a lot of thought that goes into stuff like that. And like, as much as I want a trailer, as much as I want interviews and stuff, I'll be here no matter what. You know, I'll voice my take. I try to stay, you know, authentic and be here, but we're I don't know. We're gonna be here no matter what. We're gonna be here no matter what. Whether it don't matter. It don't matter for what. We're gonna be here. I don't know why y'all are talking about spoilers in the Cage stream. Like, y'all, bro, this stream, if you're not caught up with Cage, you might be cooked. I'm sorry. You might be spoiled on a lot of stuff. Offline Key Saga story. I do think the Key Saga story should be primarily offline. If they did an MMO, it might still be really successful, and I actually think it could be really like cool for a casual audience or like people who haven't played Kingdom Hearts before. I just feel like they don't need to do it. You know what I mean? But who knows? Also, MMO where people know what's happening in the story already. That was very that's definitely different. Me personally, I wouldn't be able to keep up with the mobile game story, especially when I am constantly low on storage. So fair. So fair, so fair. Well, whatever you're going through, and I hope you're I hope it's all right. Like, I hope you can find comfort in this live stream, vibe and chill with us. Whatever happened today, I promise you, it'll get better. And I'm not just saying that cause like that's for some basic cope or whatever. Like, it's going to get better because things have to. Things have to get better, so they will. How you got to move through life. Host for KH4 news this year. A little bit of a shot in the dark, but I do still think we get a trailer this year. And I'll say that every year until we get one. This year is more likely than last year, whatever that means. Missing Link story is DLC. DLC for what? KH4? KH1 or Dream Drop Distance level 1 run next. Do Dream Drop level 1. People don't do that too often. Well, KH3 is subjective because for me, MJ, I actually really enjoyed KH3's ending. So like for me, whether people say it's rushed or not, like I thought KH3 had a lot of love put into it, right? That's just my perspective. I do agree. I don't really think FF7 necessarily justifies the lack of just a complete silence Kingdom Hearts has been getting, especially considering it's one of their big 3 IPs, I think. I don't know. I don't think Nomura doesn't care about Kingdom Hearts. I think Nomura does. I just think like I just think we're chilling right now. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking too, Ari. Because if they are getting Star Wars, Marvel, and Kingdom Hearts 4, they are probably dealing with a lot of right stuff. So it's not as easy as this. Hey, Disney World, oop, let's do it. They gotta deal with a lot of different stuff for that. What games have you guys been playing recently, by the way? I feel like the the more hyper part of the conversation is over now. You know what? Since the more hyper part of the conversation is over at the moment, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna be a let me be a YouTuber right quick. So chat, look, hear me out, right? Your boy. Even though I've been gone, I've been taking a little bit of a break from content. I just looked at my channel, bro. I've uploaded 3 videos. Only 3 videos in the past month. That's crazy for me. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. And I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. I'm kind of crazy. I'm kind of wild for that. Anyways. So, chat. Let me have a little bit of a YouTuber moment. So, look. You guys are insane. You guys have been great supporters of this channel. I'm not going to tee it up like that. Why am I doing that? All right, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Look, we got a G Fuel sponsor. We're official G Fuel sponsors. That's my code. If you want to try it out, do it. This isn't the official shout out for it. I'm sponsored by G Fuel now. They actually sent me a big package that's going to be coming in soon. We'll do a little face cam stream showing some stuff off. Will I ever do Disney Speedstorm again? Oh, heck yeah, I will. But we got a G Fuel sponsor. So you guys want some G Fuel flavors, get I think it's 20% off, 30% off, something like that. It's one of them. Hold on, let me check. I'm sorry. 20% off. There we go. Yeah, we got a 20% off G Fuel code. You can use it on anything on the website. They got not only do they have the energy drinks, they also have hydration electrolyte drinks. So if you're more into like kind of healthier-ish stuff, protein powders, things like that, they got stuff like that. If you want to try it out, give it a shot. Directly, like clicking that link. If you click that link, it supports me. Not financially, but it shows the sponsors that, hey, hold on, he's doing some stuff. He at least he's spreading the link out there. If you guys buy some stuff, I definitely get a cut. I get a little cut of that. You know, I get to pay off the phone bill a little bit. Just saying. G Fuel definitely hooked it up. Hey, look, we got Putty Apple chilling out here. I haven't asked her to do that. That's wifey right there. Locked in. Yeah, I do get it, MJ. I really do. Bills must be really high. I'm gonna be real. The state I live in, bills are very high. I'm in a part of the country where bills be bills be crazy, bruh. Like, oh my gosh, it's kind of bad. Like, it's kind of bad. But hey, we're hanging in there though. And honestly, I gotta say, shout out to you guys for helping me hang in there. Cause even though like we're not super big like rich influencers or nothing like that, I'm following my little community here. I like my community here. I still want to grow. I want to reach for the stars. The sky's the limit. We ain't trying to reach ceilings. We're trying to break past them. But still, like we're trying our best. Trying to do our thing. You guys watching videos, watching streams, some of you donating, clicking affiliate links, helping supporting sponsors, viewing my videos enough to where I even get sponsors. Thank you guys. I don't know what my life would be like. I don't know I don't know. Like I don't know how to thank you guys. Like I don't know how to thank you guys enough. Like just thank you seriously for all the support, everything over the years. It's been a long journey and it ain't stopping anytime soon. Even as my life changes and things in my life evolve, things happen. I'm still here, you know. I'm still vibing. I'm still chilling. I'm still talking about Kingdom Hearts, and I do it because I want to. I do it because I have fun doing it. So, I'm happy you guys enjoy. I'm happy you guys are along for the ride. I appreciate that, Ari, a lot. And thank you for being around. You force your kids to play Cage? I'll probably force my kids to play Cage. Probably. Yo, Z, hype. Big W's. Alright. Honestly, chat. What time is it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we probably can't. Dang it, man. I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking. There's a part of me, chat, that wants to do a
price worth paying.
Hey, yo, Aaron? With the membership?
Griffin became a Tier Kai Cloud member.
Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I am thinking about doing a rando race right now, or not race, but doing a run, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in an hour and a half. I don't. Or hour 20 more like it, because it's probably going to take me like 5-10 minutes to set up. Or if I just delay it, do it tomorrow, and just grind out tomorrow. I'm big debating right now. Chat, what do y'all think? What's the vibes? If I'm even asking what the vibes are, maybe that's a sign. Maybe it's a sign, man. Lemon for you. You know what? Man. All right. Yeah, I'm probably end it. I want to find someone to raid right quick though. So let me do that. Cause I know it's a little late, a little awkward time to keep the live going. Well, I won't say awkward. We've streamed till 11 before, but let's see. Who else is live? Who else is vibing? Where the heck do I even? I'm trying to look for this. I think this talk today was really good though, cause I felt like I said what I needed to say for the most part, like pretty well. Had a ton of fun talking about it. Okay, so I can't like officially raid this person because they don't have their it's one of my friends, but I can't officially raid this person because they're not like. They don't have their thing on for me to allow me to raid them. But can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys do me a favor? Please, pretty please. I want you guys to go to my friend Cody's live stream. All right, I'm gonna link it right quick. Hold up, my friend P Cody Matt. I want you guys to go over to his live stream chat, and I want y'all to type. I don't know, type Prodigy Raid or something. I'll give you a message to copy and paste. Prodigy Raid, right? I'm going to send you guys over to him. All right. So hold up. We're gonna do Prodigy raid. Link. Boom. All right. Bop. All right, chat. I'm gonna see you guys another time. Peace out.